This episode is directed at the driver that seriously desires to create a career in motorsport. Hello, it's Enzo. Welcome back to another Race Driver Coach Show. This is episode number 17 now. And now we're in familiar surroundings. Back in the UK in the office. Nice to have my feet back on the ground. No jet lag. Talking to you about something that matters. And that is your career. If you're serious about being in motorsport as a career, you're serious about being paid to race a car. I mean, come on. How amazing is that? Paid to race a car, that's not like in the 1% of the world. That's like in the top 0.1% of the world. This is what you're aiming for. One of the most expensive sports that we have. You want to enter it. You want to win within it. And you want to be paid by a big company to be there for the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. 50 years would be great, wouldn't it? That's seriously your goal. Right. If it is, then we're going to talk about something that is very important to you right now. This is just a very quick video, but it's talking about something that's really important. It's a question that I want to ask you that you've got to answer. It might take a week, it might take a month, but really take the time to answer this. And that is, the question is, I'm going to do it in first person, how can I, as a driver, provide value, enough value, to people that offer opportunities in motorsport? How can I offer value to the person who can unlock the door for me to get a paid drive? How can I offer so much value to a team or a manufacturer so they'll put me in their seat? Because a lot of people are not asking that question. They're just thinking short term. How can I win this championship and then go to the next one and get the money for the next one? That's great, but overall, if you just keep doing that, you're going to get to a point where it says, okay, I want to get paid now. It's enough time. I want to get a free drive. That means now you've got to create serious value for someone who can offer you that. Instead of them employing a driver that's bringing money, now that you want money from them to put you in the car, what gives you the right? Why should they do that? Why are you so much better than all the other thousands of drivers that are asking them every year for a drive? Answer that question. If you can't answer that question, then you're going to have a very rude awakening one day when you come to actually, now this is crunch time, I'm going to make a career, I'm going to make it big, I'm going to get paid. No one's interested. Why? Because I'm not creating value. They don't see me as being worthy of that seat in some way. So if you can spend time now, instead of spending 3 hours at the gym every day, half of that, an hour and a half at the gym, at exposing how you can be more valuable in this sport, in this industry, then you'll be much better off. I mean, it is a big market, right? Motorsport is your market. If they're not paying you, that means you're not creating value. Honestly, that's how it is. They're the customers to you. Everyone in motorsport that can offer you a drive is pretty much a customer. You're selling them something, right? You're selling them your speed. You're selling them the business deals that you can bring to them. You're selling them the image, the personality. Maybe you're a celebrity. You can sell that to them because it's got some value if it fits right with their brand and their image, what they're in motorsport for, and then they can put you in the seat. But what is yours? What's your sales point? How are you going to get a team or a manufacturer or a sponsor or an investor to put money your way? The only way you're going to do it is by them saying to themselves, in me paying you right now, I know that I'm getting this, and the value is pretty much at least equal. More of your emphasis, more of your concentration needs to go on this side of your sport. It's so important, because if you're just racing and you think, yeah, I'm okay, I'm getting top fives, and I'm paying for another year's racing, and I got like a top five again, another one, that's great. But when it comes to tipping point, crunch time, the bottleneck right at the top of the sport where you want to start to make a living, how are you going to do it? The easy way, obviously, is go to sports cars and then work with a driver who is not so fast, who needs coaching, and then they'll pay you. And you'll probably be racing a Ferrari, probably in Blancpain or something like this, and that's great for a time while you make a name for yourself, and then hopefully you can move up. But again, what's happened there? When drivers do that, and a lot of drivers are doing this now, they're picking up a gentleman driver or someone who wants coaching, and instead of being paid or being paid a little bit, you get the drive, right? You're their teammate. But what are you doing? That's the perfect model. But what are they doing? They're creating value for the person who holds the purse strings, who holds the opportunity. That's what you got to do. F1 drivers do it. You know, they're getting paid a little bit, but sometimes they're bringing a business deal with them. They've got deals within deals that makes them the good opportunity that you say, I'm going to bring this deal towards you right now. I'm going to offer this business deal that's going to help you and your current sponsors out. In return, I want the drive and I want a wage. Fine, that's business. Quite a few F1 drivers and champions have got into motorsport, into F1, into IndyCar, into NASCAR, that way. They brought a big bag full of value for the race team, and they said, take that, take me, pay me, and everybody's happy. Everybody makes money, everybody's doing what they love, and the machine carries on going forward. But if you're not playing that game, if you're just thinking, oh, I'm just going to be picked up one day because I've won this championship, which might happen, by the way, don't get me wrong, if you've just got raw speed, that is value to someone. If you've got raw speed, let me just correct that. If you've got raw speed and the correct personality to go with it, manufacturers love that. But still, if you've got a business deal, if you've got something else they value, because you've got to find out what it is to get you in that seat, then definitely you're going to make a career. You can't just say, I'm quick enough so I deserve to be given a shot, because that doesn't really happen. Because the right person that can give you that shot might not like you. The right person might just say, yeah, I've heard a few things about you and I'm not too happy with, and that's it, done. You're not going to get offered it. Or, you know, the opportunity's just not open yet for you. So then you get bored and you go somewhere else and the opportunity shuts. You need more than just speed. That's what I'm saying here. And all I want this video to remind you of is, from now on, always ask the question. If I want something from someone in motorsport, anything from anyone in motorsport, whether it is to get to the next level, whether it is to get a paid driver, whatever, then I personally must bring so much value that it puts me ahead of every other driver. But what could that be? What's their motivation? What are they after? What kind of drivers have they employed in the past? How can I offer them even more than that? Constantly brainstorm this, because it's going to be the secret for you if you want to make a career in this sport. And actually anything. Business is the same. I want this customer to buy from me. So in order to do that, I've got to offer them more than enough value. So they see this as being a good deal for them, and it is. But everybody's happy then. No different as a race driver trying to make a career, trying to get the customer for you, which is the race team, believe it or not. They're the employer of you if they do pay you, but really they're your customer. Because you're providing them something, they're paying for it. That's how motorsport works. Now, if you're at a certain level now and you're thinking, I want to get paid, I want to get a free drive, or one day I want to get paid, start now. Start thinking, how can I create more value? What could I bring with me? I mean, there's you see drivers, right? They go on to these reality shows. They become presenters on shows as well, like Fifth Gear, Jason Plato, Hinchcliffe with Dancing with the Stars. You see it and you think, why are they doing that? Ah, clever boys. They're making themselves into a bit of celebrity. That's valuable to any manufacturer if it's in the right kind of, genre, and you're the right type of person. Because now you're an ambassador for that manufacturer. That's more interesting. So it's going on all the time. The people that have got careers in motorsport for a long time, they're freaking switched on. They know something. Kimi Räikkönen is his engineering skills. Unbelievable, believe it or not. He sets the car up. The engineers have to keep up with him. He's so intelligent on that side, you never believe it. But when you see it in action, he knows a car. Unreal. That's massive value, as well as the name now. So you would employ him. So you've got to keep bringing it stuff. You can't just say, I'm best, I deserve it, I put all these years in. Now come on, somebody, pay me. Because it doesn't work like that. You've got to play the game. It is a business. Remember that first. You think it's a sport. When you're in the car, you're looking through this thing, this visor opening, and you're thinking, this is an amazing sport on wheel to wheel. That's the only part that's a sport. Maybe the training side. That is it. Everything else is business. It's marketing. It's branding. It's people developing technology in order to make money and to sell it in other different industries. And you're helping them develop that. Another thing is Rosberg. If you talk to somebody at Mercedes when he was there, Rosberg was unbelievable at developing the battery technology, understanding it, helping his contribution towards helping that side of the company, the team. And now they've got this technology that they can sell in other industries. That was a driver who was pretty damn quick, world champion, pretty damn quick, but also very, very, very switched on the business side. So he could have raced forever. Always valuable. This is just a slice of that. If you can just take one little slice of what he did, you'd be going a long way. You've got to understand the game. You've got to understand that I, as a person, have got to create value to the next person who can open up the opportunity for me. How can I do that? Who is it? First, find out who the hell can help me in this career of mine. Where do I want to be and who's there that can give it me? And then what can I do to provide them with what they want in order for me to get in that damn seat? What are they after? Bloody ask them. What's it going to take for me as a driver for you to offer me a paid drive? Ask them that. Just be upfront. Say, in 5 years, I aim to be racing for your team. In 2 years, in next year, I aim to be racing for your team. Can you tell me what I need to bring as a driver? What are you looking for? And then you work on it. You ask a few teams that are, in the next level to you. You ask them. Some will say, oh, money. Okay, so now I know what motivates you. But at least you know what you need then. And okay, if I need to bring money, what can I bring? Can I bring a teammate that pays over the odds and they pay some towards my drive? Can I offer a business deal that saves expenses on your workshop bills? There's hundreds of ways you could do this. But you need to know what they're looking for. The person that's offering the opportunity to drivers at the moment, manufacturers, whoever it is looking for something. Looking for a driver that can give them something. Because sponsorship's hard for them as well, even F1. I think F1 teams now, 30% of their budget is sponsorship. Everything else is business. So they're thinking, I need a driver who can offer us this X, whatever it is. If you find it out and you do what you can to provide that, then you will have a career in motorsport. That's all I want to say for today, because it's a big one. That's a career changer. Changing your perception of not what you deserve to have given to you, but what can you bring to the market that separates you from all the other drivers and makes manufacturers, race teams, sponsors, investors say, I want you because of. Think about it. Spend time on this, but come up with an answer. Talk to people, find out what they want, and bloody deliver on it. All right, that's it for now. See you next time.